biggest quality assured films.
Hustlers was a movie that came out in 2019, and it was really good for all the not obvious reasons.
Front hook, ankle hook, knee hook. From here, you can do the carousel. Just switch and wrap.
This film was, of course, based on a true story about a sex worker that figures out a way to use the financial fucking turmoil of the 2007-2008 collapse as a way to make cash, not just for herself but for her friends. Jennifer Lopez plays essentially kind of like the mama bird in this film. There's even literally a scene at the beginning of it when she's taking Constance Wu under her arm.
Yes, literally under her wing.
Yeah, under her big coat.
Yes.
I know everyone keeps saying this is JLo's career best, which, whatever. I mean, I liked Made in Manhattan. I don't know if you've watched it recently. It's been on E! Or Bravo every fucking weekend.
I was gonna say The Cell, but yeah, Made in Manhattan. Yeah, sure.
I like that better.
I just want to take care of my grandma, maybe go shopping every once in a while.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to work with animals. I was close.
Some of the things that impressed me about this movie, it had empathy for sex workers.
Yeah.
It further showed the effects, the generational effects of the trauma of the stress that was caused by that 2008 financial crash. The audio design was incredible. There were things in this movie that were extremely clever that I thought like, oh wow, that's not something I was anticipating. The movie kind of put me in my place, I felt, by subverting my probably unfair expectations going in.
These are my coworkers.
Jobs, please.
What if somebody calls the cops?
And says what?
I spent $5,000 at a strip club, send help.
Some of the examples of the audio that I'm talking about are, the movie is framed years after the events that they are highlighting.
Right, right.
Constance Wu's character is being interviewed by a reporter.
Played by none other than Julia Stiles.
Yes. She has a tape recorder.
Yes.
That she is using to capture the interview. But very subtly, all the audio that we had been hearing was from the tape recorder.
Oh.
Which I believe is what you would call something like diegetic. The audio that you're hearing exists in the world of the characters. It's not just a soundtrack that we, the audience, are hearing.
Oh, wow, okay.
This stands out because Julia Stiles stops the tape recorder and all the audio in the movie cuts out.
Oh, yeah.
She leaves and then she calls her back later and we don't hear any dialogue until the two of them are connected over the phone. It happens again when...
The girl that's wearing the wire.
Yes.
Yes. All the audio is from, like, whatever hidden wire she has.
Like, under her shirt.
Yeah. So she's just bumping into shit and you hear, like, the...
There are other characters in the scene, framed like a movie.
Yeah.
Not shot with a hidden camera or anything, but their dialogue is muffled because it's coming through the wire that she's wearing under her clothes.
Yep, that's clever.
And I thought, they did not have to go this hard. Like, that. Those are very clever things that I don't remember having heard anything like that before. This could easily have just been a throwaway comedy caper movie.
Right.
The writer and director was a female. Like, the evidence is there, if it has not been clear to anybody, that having more diverse voices in film gives you perspectives that you don't have and creatively allows you to see things you've never seen before and be wowed again.
Yeah.
And have that spark of joy watching a movie and being like, I would have never thought of that. And I can't believe I can say that about a movie where JLo shakes her butt around.
I thought it was a world that we haven't often seen, at least not from the dancers' perspectives. There's been a scene in a strip club in about every single TV show and movie ever, but so few have been told from their side of the story.
It shows you the psychological assault that our fucking society puts on sex workers.
Oh no, I felt horrible as I was watching them. The things they have to do, the piece of shits they have to deal with, which I thought was really clever that Jennifer Lopez, she has this anger towards these people. And early in the film, she mentions like, oh, most of these guys are just Wall Street guys, right? And then later in the film, she's giving a big speech to them when they've gotten into the dark, like they're drugging people, they're running their credit cards up. She justifies what she does by saying that these are motherfuckers that were responsible for this financial crash, and none of them got arrested. So she figures out a way to make that okay as to why she's doing what she's doing.
These Wall Street guys, you see what they did to this country? They stole from everybody. Hardworking people lost everything. And not one of these douchebags went to jail.
Once she gets to the level where she has that kind of obscene wealth, she loses touch.
Oh, yeah.
And she starts using that to justify more and more heinous things to people who maybe didn't deserve that. That's when the movie takes a turn.
The game is rigged, and it does not reward people who play by the rules.
So Hustlers, Jennifer Lopez and company, would you quality approve?
Absolutely. One of my favorites from 2019, Hustlers.
I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks.
Quality approved.
This is Quality Assured Films.
Drain the clock, not the Gross. Have you seen the film Hustlers? Jennifer Lopez, a couple other people in it?
Yes, it's been burned into my mind for the rest of time. Hustlers!
Oh. Did you see Hustlers this year? Or last year? Did you see it? Did you see it? With your pants on? Hustlers! No, you already said it.
Hustlers!
Have you heard this film Hustlers? I don't know what.
Why, yes. Good point.
Next!
I'm a hustler, baby. I want you to know